Oh Lord, not me being the woman that go 50-50 on bills and don't have a problem with it. Also work a 9 to 5 and I cook and clean. Lord forbid I be that woman. Hey my loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel, or you can call me Ray Ray for short. Either one, it does not matter. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, baby, go on and hit that subscribe button, and also while you at it, hit that post notification bell so you'll never miss an upload from me. I'm gonna give you a little time, cause baby, we finna have a little rant. So go on and, you know, hit your little buttons and go get you something to drink and come back. I'll wait. That's some good ice water right there. Alright, so if you can tell by the title, but we're going to be talking about social media and how I personally feel like it's running our relationships. And it's in general just running our society, honestly. Y'all ready? No, but in all seriousness, I have been seeing this topic a lot lately. You know, women coming on podcasts and even men coming on podcasts, how they want the man to pay all the bills while they stay at home and, you know, either do nothing at all or cook, clean, take care of the kids. I have been seeing men talk about how they want a traditional woman, but they're not willing to be traditional either. Like, they want to, you know, they want a woman to cook and clean and take her home, but they not taking care of home either. So it's just like what's going on? Like, it seems like y'all want the same things, but y'all not willing to give up what it, y'all are not willing to do what it takes to live that type of lifestyle. Then we're also going to touch bases on how these women also want, again, the man to pay all the bills, but the woman is not willing to do what it takes to live that traditional lifestyle. They want to be, you know, they want the man to pay all the bills while they stay at home and cook and clean, but they also not talking about how they want to go party all the time. They want to be a strong, independent woman. They don't want to take no lip from no man and all this other stuff, but you want the man to pay the bills. And then you have women like me, they get frowned upon because I don't mind going 50-50 on bills. I really don't. Like, I don't see the big issue about going 50-50 on bills. So let's start with that topic. The last topic, let's start with that first. The women that do not mind going 50-50 on bills. Can y'all please tell me what is the problem with that? And nobody can ever give a straight answer on it. For me personally, I don't mind going 50-50 on bills. When me and Kevin first got together, we, you know, he stayed in his place, I stayed in my place. I ended up losing my apartment because I lost my job and stuff, and I ended up moving in with Kevin, and me and Kevin had only been together for like 4 or 5 months. I don't even think it was that long. I'm gonna say it was about 4 months we was together, and I moved in with him. Is that something I ever done before? Absolutely not. Never did that. But when I first moved in with Kevin didn't want me to clean up his house. He didn't want me, I didn't contribute on bills. He didn't ask me for no bill money at all. But the light stayed on, the water stayed on, the rent stayed paid, you know, for that little bit of time. As time progressed, I asked him, do he mind me contributing on bills? Because that makes me feel good. The way I was raised is that you pay where you lay. That's just how I was raised. I was raised with a lot of women that are very independent. My mama is in her late 60s, and we had to force her to retire. She didn't even want to retire. So that just to kind of give you a little background on, you know, the type of women that I grew up around. Now, I also grew up around strong men too. Like I told y'all in another video, like I grew up with a lot of men in my life. And not in that way, and not in that capacity. Just, uncles, my dads, or whatever. I grew up, with a lot of men in my family. So, naturally, I am just a very hyper-independent woman. And it does take me a lot to, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know what the Lord has in store for me, but I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom. I know I joke about it, but the one time that I was a stay-at-home wife, when I was married or whatever, my bad, y'all, that was Kevin. So, as I was saying, the one time that I did, the one time I was a stay-at-home wife, I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like it at all. It just didn't suit me. Like, I felt like he was giving me allowance. I didn't like it. Like, it just was not for me. And to this day, I don't understand why social media glamorizes being dependent on a man. Like, I don't understand that or whatever. Because back in the day, when Granddaddy did pay all the bills, it was a lot of things that was going on in the world. Like, women were still fighting for equal rights. It was still a time where they would hire a man before they would hire a woman. So, kind of in that instance, we really didn't have a choice but to stay at home, cook and clean. And while we're getting on cooking and cleaning, we actually knew how to cook back in the day. A lot of you women are wanting men to pay bills, but y'all don't even know how to cook. Nor are y'all even willing to learn how to cook. Y'all can't even boil fucking water. But y'all want a man to pay all the bills. Y'all not even willing to put on clothes. Y'all want to show everything to everybody. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Dressing these revealing clothes. But y'all want a man to respect y'all enough to make y'all stay at home wives. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all want to live that traditional lifestyle, but y'all not willing to do what it takes to actually live that traditional life. Like, I'm not understand why y'all are glorifying that. But y'all not, when I hear women talk about, oh, I don't want to touch a bill, a man gonna have to do everything for me. That's how Granddaddy did back in the day. But baby, y'all don't know how many times Grandma done cried in the corner because she found out that Pawpaw was messing with Miss Sally around the corner and got a baby on the way. Y'all not talking about that. Is if y'all gonna talk about being traditional and having a man paying all the bills, baby, y'all need to understand that back in the day, when a man paid the bills, it came with sacrifices. And us women, us 2025 women, y'all ain't about that life. Y'all are the same women that are walking out here talking about, oh, if a man cheat on me, it's over. Oh, if a man do this to me, it's over. If a man put his hands on me, it's over. But baby, Grandma went through that stuff. She went through, not all grandmas, but some grandmas went through that. Now, is that the reason why I choose to be 50-50 with a deserving man? Absolutely not. That's not my reasons. I just, personally feel like that I feel better when I contribute. But let me ask y'all this question. For the women that want a man to pay all the bills, what happens if it comes to a point where they can't pay those bills? If they lose that good paying job, they get a life-changing injury or a diagnosis where they can't pay all the bills. Are y'all willing to step up to the plate and take care of the house and take care of the bills? Are y'all willing to do that? Because I don't hear too many women talk about that they will still be there for their man. So what's tea? y'all glorify dependency so much that these young girls are ending up in toxic ass relationships. They're ending up with these men that don't respect women. They don't respect that cooking and cleaning and taking care of the kids is an actual job. They are mentally, physically, spiritually abusive. Y'all don't talk about that. If y'all are going to talk about 50-50 relationships, then y'all need to tell the good, the bad, and the ugly. Or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong. It really is some good men out there that are willing to take care of you, and you don't have to lift a finger. It is those men out there. So I don't want to make it just sound like that, you know, oh, if you don't go 50-50 and you let a man take care of all the bills, you're going to be headed to doom. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, the women that want to go 50-50 on bills, let them. It shouldn't have to, like, it's literally women out here leaving good damn men because of what they see on social media. And that is absolutely insane. And you also have women out here scared to date because the persona that they put out here. Don't be with no man if he can't pay all the bills. Girl, why are you cooking and cleaning for a man that's not even your husband? Like, I'm not gonna be cooking and cleaning. If I was single, I'm gonna be cooking and cleaning. So I really don't see a difference. So you want him to pay all the bills, even though he's not your husband. Even though he's not your husband, y'all just living together. Shacking is what the old people would call it. You want him to pay all the bills as a boyfriend, as a husband. But as a woman, you should be cooking and cleaning for a boyfriend. Do y'all see how dumb this shit be sounding? And this is the shit that's put on social media. And women are actually really believing this bullshit. Baby, I'm gonna be the first to tell you, do what works for your relationship. Nobody can make me feel bad because I choose to go 50-50 on bills. Nobody is gonna make me feel bad because when Kevin walks through that door, he's gonna have a hot meal and a clean house and clean clothes because I wash his clothes. Do he always ask me to wash his clothes? Hell no, he don't. But I just choose to do it. And nobody's going to make me feel bad about it. Y'all need to stop letting social media dictate y'all lives. It is literally running people's lives. Do what works for you and your household at the end of the damn day. Let's talk about how social media, these men are talking about how they want a woman to cook and clean, but they don't know how to lead. They don't know how to lead. They don't know how to take charge. They mama's boys. What? Like, how? So basically you want another mama is what you're saying. You want a mother. Is basically what you want. You don't want a mate. You don't want a partner. You want a mama. If you want a mama, baby, just stay with your mama. I hope she's not, passed on. But I'm just saying, if that's what you want, if you're having mother issues or you're just missing your mother, like, I don't know what to tell you. Women don't want to be treated like that. Like, you have to know how to lead a household in order for you to get that traditional woman that you're wanting. And if you're not willing or know how to do that, then baby, please pipe down. Vice versa. Women, you want a man to pay out the bills, but you're not willing to do traditional things. Cook, clean, cover up. I ain't talking about like cover up from head to toe, but I'm just not dressing out revealing. Not only that, Y'all don't even treat these relationships. Some of y'all don't even treat these relationships like actual relationships. Baby, whatever goes on behind closed doors goes on behind closed doors. Y'all be so quick to pick up a fucking phone and put the whole world in y'all business. Baby, Grandma and Papa didn't do that back in the day. Granny and Papa probably had that argument in the bedroom, but when they walked out that bedroom, baby, you thought they was back there getting it on. You didn't know that they just got through having an argument. Y'all want to put these traditional standards out here so fucking bad, but we don't even live in traditional times. Like, it's so sad, the times that we live in. I already told Kevin, I was just gonna be honest with you. I told him the other day, we was laughing about this. I said, if me and him, don't make it, baby, I'm not finna date nobody else. I'm not finna date nobody else. I'm just gonna be by myself. Cause social media done made it to the point where you don't know where to go for a first date. You can't even go to something as simple as a coffee date to get to know each other, to talk. You can't go to nowhere to have fun no more. You can't go to something as simple as the Cheesecake Factory. Like, you can't do anything anymore. If you're a girlfriend, you ain't supposed to be cooking and cleaning for your husband. For your boyfriend. Like, my thing is, what can you do? Everything is so... Everything is just so stupid. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Morally, it doesn't even make sense. Why would you force a man to pay all the bills and he doesn't even make that type of money? Why would you expect that out of him? My thing is, and I'm not trying to force nobody to go 50-50. I'm not trying to force that. But I just want you to think of it this way. If your man protects you, provides for you, make sure you and the kids is good, but he only makes $11 an hour, you gonna leave him? He makes $11 an hour. You work too. I'm gonna say you make a little bit more. Well, I'm gonna say you make $11 an hour too. You make $11 an hour. He makes $11 an hour. Collectively, that's $22 an hour. Y'all got one child together. It would make more sense for y'all to split the bills down the middle. Split the bills. That way you have extra money to do whatever you want to do. He got extra money to do whatever he wants to do. Now, you sitting over here, he make $11 an hour, you make $11 an hour. He's trying to struggle to pay bills. He picking up hours, picking up shifts at work. All because you want him to pay all the fucking bills. But then you want to turn around and bitch at him because he's never home. But that's the life you wanted, right? You wanted a man to pay all the bills, right? It comes with sacrifices. Don't let social media fool you and think that, oh, my man pay all the bills so we just live a lavish life. But she's not talking about all those nights that she spend laying in her bed alone or cuddled up on the couch with her kids, and she want her man at home, but her man is picking up extra hours at work so the rent or the mortgage can be paid, so her car note can be paid, so the kids can take advantage of sports or whatever they want to do. That's not being talked about. You only see the glitz and the glam. That's it and that's all. Y'all, that was my little rant. I know that was a lot. But I really wish that people would understand that social media is entertainment. That's all it is. Yes, you see real people. You know, you may see a little 3-minute video of a day in their life, a little 20-minute video of a day in their life, but that's not their whole life. Don't let social media ruin what you got going on in your life and in your household. Don't end up alone and bitter because you're trying to live the same life as what you live on social media. My life, your entertainment. That's it and that's all. Do not let social media fool you. Please live your life the way you and your boyfriend or your husband, fiance, live the life that y'all planned. Don't let nobody or nothing change that. Because at the end of the day, you either going to end up bitter and alone, or you're going to end up in a situation with someone that doesn't even value you. They don't value you. They don't value your goals, your dreams, nothing. I hope this, I know this was probably a lot. I hope that y'all got some type of understanding. My thoughts and what I, stated or what I voiced my opinion on, don't even let what I say change your mind. Because I'm not 100% right. This is just how I feel and what I see or whatever. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.